最近不断的看到一些可以引起我们非常警醒和值得关注的视频，比如说这个 Dearly Beloved 这个姊妹，她说到主给她一个意象，是说到时间是9月22日开始。很奇怪的是，她发表的时间是2年以前，也就是这个视频是在2022年。主给他的这个意向，并且呢，他把它发布在了YouTube 上面。但是他以为2022年会发生，可是2022年没有发生。那么会不会是今年的9月22日呢？我们一起来看一下。
An angel of the Lord is in the room with you, and the Lord wants to show you what will happen after the rapture. So, at this point, I started to understand what was happening to me, that this was an encounter, and I started to relax. Remember, I can't open my eyes or move or speak, but I started to try and speak through my mind, like telepathically, and ask questions. And the voice just said just to watch. And so the first thing I was shown were these large stone tablet, like a large stone tablet, and it was thick and flat, and it was similar to what I imagine like the 10 Commandments were written on. And on it was engraved a calendar. So imagine like the calendars that you put on your wall, how they have the different squares for the different days. So that's what it was. It was just the outline of that with no dates on it, no numbers, just the boxes. And the boxes, there were consecutive boxes that were all kind of highlighted, I'll say. They just like stood out. And there was about maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks of dates that were highlighted on this calendar. And the voice said that it's going to be the worst time in human history. And it's going to start on September 22nd. And it will last many days. And I heard something about 12 days, I believe. But I don't remember exactly what was said about 12 days, so I'm not sure what the context of that is. But he said that it will last many days. September 22nd, and it will last many days. And then the scene switched, and I was being shown what would take place on the earth. And it was just terrible. It was dark, and there were people running to and fro, and just chaos, and there was destruction, and I just got the sense of darkness and anguish and chaos. And I was experiencing this part both as an observer and firsthand. So first I was observing it as an observer, as third person, and then I began to experience it firsthand, and I didn't feel any pain, but I just had this sense of anguish, and I started to like clench my jaw really hard, like just from all of the like anguish that I was feeling. And when I did that, my teeth started to crumble and fall apart in my mouth. And you guys, this felt so real. I can still like remember what it felt like, and my teeth were just disintegrating into like sand and gravel in my mouth, and I just started to like spit them out into my hand, and I could feel them falling into my hand. And at this point, I stopped listening to what the voice was saying, because I was kind of in shock of what was happening to me. And the last thing that I heard the voice say was something about Saul. And like I said, I kind of had stopped listening at this point, paying attention. So I'm not sure if it was in reference to King Saul or if it was in reference to Saul of Tarshish, you know, Saul to Paul story. I don't know which. But then I woke up. And when I say I woke up, I just opened my eyes. And I was in the same position that I was in when I woke up the first time before the voice started speaking to me. I hadn't moved at all. And when I woke up, it was like I had been awake for the whole time, because there was no grogginess. My eyes didn't need to be adjusted to the darkness. It was like I had been awake the whole time, and I truly believe that I was awake, and that supernaturally. And so guys, brothers and sisters, now is not the time to be lukewarm. Now is not the time to be in the world. And I need to take my own advice in this as well, and really we need to be battening down the hatches here and drawing in close to the Lord with every opportunity that we have. We need to be in His Word. We need to be praying. We need to be repenting. We need to be sharing the gospel with those that we love and even those that we don't love, because the time is drawing short.